Hello, welcome to my channel. Today we're looking into the disappearance of Barbara Annette McClure. I had done a video in the past, and this is going to be the second one, but it's been some time, and I wanted to put some more Jane Does in the video. So she went missing November 2nd, 1978. She was only 24 years old. So she was born May 19th, 1954. She was 5'5", 120 pounds. It gives a description of the clothing she was wearing: a green and rust-colored blouse with white stripes, a short black leather jacket, rust-colored corduroy pants, and tan mid-calf boots with a 2-inch heel, carrying a brown cloth purse with a shoulder strap. Brown hair, blue eyes, may use the last name Anderson. It says she went out with her boyfriend and some friends to the Fandango Disco, which was inside Sirloin Inn at Lake Forest Park Shopping Center, and my other friends there, her and her boyfriend got in an argument. She decided to walk home. Her friends tried to give her a ride. She said no. They drove past her. She was only like half a mile away. She still wouldn't get in a vehicle. And then her roommate reported her missing the next day at night, and said she didn't have any money. She had less than $1 in her purse. And her driver's license was found near the intersection of Interstate 5 and Interstate 405, which is going upwards towards Canada, not down towards California. And this is about 10 miles from where she was last seen. No other clues were located. However, police have stated they think she was abducted near Sheridan Beach. Her loved ones do not believe she would have abandoned her daughter. She disappeared 10 days before her child's second birthday. Her now-grown daughter thinks she was abducted by someone she knew. Her case remains unsolved. So, and I don't know if Ted Bundy was around then or not. And here's a newspaper article, and I wanted to scroll down. I don't want to read it, but it talks more about her case and her daughter and what might have happened. And there's another picture of her, and I don't know if that was a more recent picture or an older picture. So, and let's see. See, this one says that they don't even believe she took off walking. They believe that maybe the license was planted by someone where it was later found. I think because there was no fingerprints or DNA on it, and so they thought maybe something happened to her and they tried to cover it up. I don't know. There's where she thought she was being followed. There's a beautiful picture of her and her baby. And let's see. So you can read this if you want to. She would be 70 years old when they did this article, which I'm not sure when it was, but. And here's her NamUs case, which says pretty much the same thing. It talks about her driver's license. It says Linwood, Washington. Brown hair, blue eyes. And this is a lady in Vancouver, British Columbia. 20 years old, 20 years later, which that lady would have been 44, and this lady says it says she was 30 to 40 years old, but her eyes and everything, she kind of reminded me of her, so I wanted to leave that one in. 5'6" to 5'7". The way her eyes are and her nose and stuff kind of reminded me of her. And this is 20 years later. So it says she was found at the Broadway Sky train station in Vancouver, April 11th, 1998. She had boots on as well. Red coat with a hood, black shirt, blue jeans, black belt with an oval silver buckle, white scarf, and black Cougar brand ankle boots. Shoulder-length hair, ears were not pierced, suffered from scaly white patches on both feet, described as pale and lean. That would have been like if she hadn't gone outside or anything. It doesn't say how she died. But yeah, she did remind me of her, so. And that wasn't that far away. Okay, then we have someone in Golden, British Columbia, 1989 or prior, found September 10th, 1994. Possible dental overlap, 18 to 50 years old. Hunter found a skull of a young to middle-aged woman in the woods east of Golden, British Columbia. And then we have this lady found in Kamloops, age 20 to 34 years old, possibly female. Possibly female. Could be a man. The way they word it, right? Partial remains discovered 11 kilometers south of Highway 1 on Greenstone Road in the Dominic Lake area, approximately 22 kilometers west of Kamloops. Kilometers, right? I don't know. So, yeah, picture does kind of look like her. So, maybe. Mission Canada between 1985 and 1995 is the estimated date of death, age 20 to 40 years old. What appeared to be a partial skull with an attached vertebra was located near a creek south of Highway 7. Bones recovered during the search of the farm associated to Robert Picton were confirmed to be genetically linked to this partial skull. It's possible the woman's family does not know she is missing, or may be under the mistaken belief that she was reported missing and there is a file open. Okay. This person, I decided to include them because I saw this person. I was like, whoa, that looks so much like her. And I really thought this was her, and it's really far away, but that would be crazy to drive that far, and it's in a different direction. June 20th, 1979. Estimated PMI is months. Age 15 to 38. In Pennsylvania. 5'6", estimated 125 pounds, estimated. The victim was located on Route 322 eastbound over an embankment near Juanita River, approximately 16 miles west of Harrisburg, PA. Cause of death could not be determined. The case is listed as a suspicious death. All parts recovered near a complete skeleton. It says strawberry blonde hair, though. Light brown to blonde, medium length, straight hair. But the picture really reminded me of her. Blue wool twill knit pants, red thread, white lace blouse, dark blue rib tank top. Black jacket with a zipper, button down front. White tan bra, red and gray, argyle type socks, white cotton panties. So this talks about her clothing and her jewelry. It looks like somebody copied it and pasted it and it went weird. And then we'll look at some pictures. I really thought that looked a lot like her. But, you know. And here's the dough network of this person, which I don't know. Because now I'm wondering if it's not that first one in Canada. So, light brown to blonde hair, possibly curly. Good dental hygiene. You can pause this and read it. So, yeah, maybe. Really far away, though. This person was found in Olympia, Washington, which makes more sense that she would be found in Washington, doesn't it? Found in 1981, estimated date of death 1969 to 1979, age 20 to 30 years old, white female. Logically, it would be that she would be found in Washington, not far of where she went missing. A crude cross made of sticks and shoelace were found near the area of the remains, which sounds like whatever happened to this woman that was found here, that somebody cared about them and stopped to do that. And then it talks about the bone fragments found. So then if something had happened to her by someone she knew, then maybe. This person was found in Wilkinson, Washington, 1997. Estimated date of death is 86 to 97. Estimated to be about 5'5". Estimated age 30 to 50 years old. And then there's some more information. Dark blue Russell long sleeve sweatshirt. Union blade blue jeans, size 7. A person walking through the woods discovered the victim's skeletal remains near milepost 9 on Gale Creek Road and Quinnen Extension Road. And then I have this woman found in California in 1980. Estimated date of death months prior, less than 2 years, 5'5" to 5'9", age 17 to 24 years old, medium length, blondish brown hair. The victim was one of 2 young females found at the same location. Both are possible victims of Sunset Strip serial murders, Doug Clark and Carol Bundy, and had been shot to death. Doug Clark died on death row October 11, 2023 from natural causes. They were found in a riverbed south of Valencia Sewage Treatment Plant, 28185, the Old Road, Valencia, California. Other victims' killings include, and it gives you where you can click a link to see them. Wow. Angeles National Forest, found in 1979. Only a human skull was found, at estimated age 15 to 40 years old. Estimated year of death 1976 to 1979. Hikers found a human skull, and you can pause this and read it if you like. And I only have a few more. Miami-Dade, Florida, recognizable face. September 4th, 1979, 5'5" to 5'8", 120 pounds, strawberry blonde hair, gray, green, or hazel eyes, burns on the inside of each calf from a motorcycle exhaust pipe. And you know they're not going to want to sit there till they're got burns. So it feels like if they've got burns on their calf, it feels like they weren't there willingly, right? The victim was located about 7:30 a.m. on the ground near a garbage dumpster in a wooded lot behind the Biscayne Garden Apartments. Forgive me for not pronouncing that right. It's believed she was murdered at a different location and left at the scene. I wonder if she got the burn marks before or after she died. At the time, officers documented the female had previously identified herself as Falone Love with a birth date of June 3rd, 1961. Stated she was unemployed, resided in young apartments in Hollywood, Florida. Elaborated that a man named Ben Misa, Brooklyn, New York, was her close relative. I don't know. Could have been a runaway from Ohio, it said. So you can pause that and read it if you want to. And this one, Clark County, Nevada, 1979, 5'3" to 5'5", dark brown to black hair, 17 to 35 years old. Stranded motorists found the victim's remains wrapped and bound in a sheet lying partially in a culvert pipe on I-15 near mile marker 61 near Apex in rural Clark County. 2 more. Oops, that one's not. And this one. Valencia, California, January 26, 1980. 1978 to 1980. Blonde to brown long hair, 5'4" to 5'7". Estimated age 17 to 35. Height 5'4" to 5'7". Right eye is slightly lower than left. Partial remains located in Los Angeles, California. January 26, 1980, around 1 p.m. in a riverbed north of Magic Mountain Parkway, west of Old Road. How long has she been there? Oh, yeah. 1978 to 1980. So those are the ones that I have. There's her picture again. There's another picture. This is my favorite one that I like the best. And that one's a really good picture too. And there's this lady right here. So if you have any information about what might have happened to her, you feel like somebody knows. Maybe when they went home, maybe one of them went home right away and had access to a vehicle and could have gone back. Maybe somebody saw somebody out there or knew somebody. That does kind of remind me of her. And maybe somebody's talked over the years and told somebody and nobody's ever came forward. Maybe they're afraid to. Maybe they came forward and told somebody something years ago and they think they still have the information, but it's been so many years that maybe they don't even have the information anymore. Contact authorities if you have any information whatsoever. Maybe you aren't sure if it's important or relevant. Let them decide what's important or relevant. Please don't forget to pray for her family and her loved ones. If you have any information about any of these Jane Does as well, please contact them with that information. And feel free to leave comments and have a blessed day. Bye-bye.